Welcome everyone. Thank you for joining another session together. Today we are working 30 minutes of whole body. So let's start by coming into a child's pose first, so we can start connecting with the sensations in the body and also the breath. So sit back onto your heels, bring your arms in front of you, use your finger pads to walk a little bit towards the top of your mat, then tone your abdomen towards your lumbars, so you feel a little bit more of the stretch there. And before we come all the way down, lift the chin, lift the chest a little bit, so we start creating a little bit more of the connection into the upper back. Take a nice breath in through the nose. And as you exhale through the nose, bring the palms a little further to the top of your mat, ground the hands, bring the forehead down. And let's take here 3 Ujjayi breaths. Those are what we usually call also nostril breathing. And it's an opportunity also to sense if you feel congested today. Of course, you can change that up. Notice sensations in the parts of your body touching the floor, the mat, the earth. And if there's no discomfort, use the exhale to ground a little more and to let the body drop a little heavier. The inhalations are an opportunity to make space, to feel the swelling, the expansion. And then again, as you exhale, give yourself a moment so you can release and sense what's going on. One more, inhale and exhale. Then from there, we slowly lift the head. We lift ourselves into what we call the tabletop position, bringing the hands under the shoulders and the knees under the pelvis. And we wiggle a little bit, moving the torso side to side, looking over one shoulder and then the other. So go a little bit like this. It feels like zigzagging a little bit or winding, right? Like one side and the other. And then we add a little bit of undulations for the spine. Inhaling, lifting through the sitting bones and tail, dropping the belly, lifting the chin. Exhaling, letting the tailbone drop. Belly button moving into your back and letting the neck and the head become heavy. And then again, this is a chance to connect to your breath. So inhale, lengthen, open, exhale, push the floor, bring that belly in. 2 more, inhaling, exhale, and last one. Good. As we come back towards the neutral position, we're going to add a little more to open the chest and start a little bit more movement. So we inhale, right arm up. With the exhale, thread that right arm under the left one, bring the right shoulder down, try and press that right arm down into the floor. And with your left hand, you push so you can twist a little bit more from the belly and the chest towards the skies. Once you're there, breathe through the nose and see if you can shift the weight of your body a little bit to the left, so your right knee is not overly heavy compared to the left one. So that will also level the pelvis. Let's inhale through the nose. Exhale. Good. This is optional, okay? Keeping that right arm as it is. You can extend the left arm a little further, push the floor, maybe turn a little more. Good. Another one. We inhale, we send the left arm up. These are all options, okay? You can stay in the first one. Next option, bending that left elbow, we bring that arm behind, trying to catch your right hip or your t-shirt or the thigh maybe. And then we are opening that left shoulder a little bit more. And then in the next inhalation, you bring that left arm up. Exhale, put the left hand down. And the last one, pressing firmly into your right leg, right knee, right shin. See if you can lift your left leg up, pushing through the heel and the base of your toes. Draw that belly button into your spine and take another breath. Then we bring that left knee back down, push with the left hand to return, inhaling right arm up. Exhaling back to the neutral position. Before we take the second side, take one undulation here. Inhale, arch. And exhale, push firmly into the floor, round, bring the belly in, drop the head. You can do even a movement there with the neck. Good. We are back to the neutral. I'm going to switch so you can see the whole movement and I can do it with you guys. We inhale, left arm up. We exhale, we thread that left arm over to the right. We press with the head down, with the left shoulder and the left arm. Keep the right hand next to you just for this first one. And as you press and you turn, belly, chest, see if you can level the weight of your body a little bit more onto your right knee. So the pelvis is not totally shifted to the left, okay? Okay, this is, let's say, bus stop number 1, and you can stay number 1 at all times until we finish this mini sequence, okay? Bus stop number 2, we are extending the right arm towards the top and reaching a little further to add a little bit more of that elongation in the side of the body. Good, next inhale, we send the right arm up. That's another bus stop, we reach up. We keep pressing through the left side down. And then bending the right elbow, you bring that forearm a little closer to you, to your back body, maybe catching your left thigh or hip. Inhaling, we send the right arm up again. Exhaling, we bring the right hand down next to the face. Good, and the last one, if you want to take it with me, press into the floor with that right hand, and the left arm is also helping you. Hollow that belly and extend the right leg up and back, pushing through the heel and the base of the toes. Then we bring that right knee back down. We push the floor, inhaling the left arm up. Exhaling back to the tabletop. And we add one more undulation, inhaling. Exhale. Good, we are back to the neutral. Look at your hands and dial the finger pads a tiny bit towards the sides of your mat. Move the knees a few inches back. Curl your toes under. You can give them a little bit of space by widening the toes wider than your hips. And then we come up into downward facing dog. This is an opportunity to bend the knees, to wiggle the hips like we do many times. Maybe swinging a little bit or spinning the heels one way and the other, pushing the floor, feeling that stretch. Try and also hone your steadiness of breath. So find the cadence and rhythm that helps you feel like you're balancing or finding equilibrium in your practice, okay? Then find a little bit of stillness. So look at your hands, push them down and away from you to elongate the spine, bring the lower abdomen up, drop the head, and look at your feet. You can look at your toes, you can look at your ankles, your shins, but find a place around that area that helps you concentrate your gaze. So it's like a focal point, and the mind will also stay there with you. If not, our minds are very much prone to jump around or go in walkabout. Okay, let's play a little bit from here. We are going to add some twisting. We inhale, we come to plank. We exhale, we tap with the right hand, the left foot. We inhale, we come to plank again. We exhale, we tap left to right. Again, inhaling plank, toning the abdomen. Exhale, tap to the left. Inhale, plank. Exhale to the right. Try to go with your breath, okay? A couple more. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. Last two. Inhale, right to left. Inhale, left to right. Good. Now inhale, come to plank, and exhale, come all the way down. Good job. Extend through the feet, press the tops of the feet down, keep the hands under the shoulders, and as you bring your tailbone down, Lengthen the sides of your body. Lift a little bit of your shoulders towards your ears. And after you did that, you're going to widen the collarbones and bring those shoulder blades a little closer to one another. Then send your shoulder blades down and back so the heart lifts up a little more. Exhale, release. Tuck your toes, go through a tabletop, inhale here. And then exhale, lift up into down dog. Look at your feet again. Take another nice breath in through the nose. And exhale also through the nose. And then we are going to bend the knees deeply, hollowing your belly, look forward. And then step, walk, or jump to the top of your mat and find a standing forward fold. Bend your knees so they are soft. Relax the head. Another breath here. And then as we press through the heels, we inhale, bringing the arms up overhead, looking up at your thumbs. And then exhale, bring the hands towards the heart center and look down at your fingers. Stay there for a moment. We are working with a little bit of concentration here, the eyes to the hands and noticing the breath. Then we release through the arms, we lift the chin parallel to the floor, and we'll move from here, okay? A few sun salutations, we call them. Inhaling, arms up overhead. Exhaling, we take a forward fold. Inhaling with hands to knees or shins or thighs, we lift and lengthen the breath. We exhale, we drop again. Pressing through the feet, we inhale, we come all the way up. Exhaling back to where we started, hands to heart, looking down. And we add one more breath. Good. We start from here again. We'll repeat it. Inhaling, look up to your thumbs. Follow your breath. Exhale, opening the chest. We find that forward fold. Inhaling, we lengthen the spine, opening the heart. Exhaling, we again soften everything down. Inhale, press through the heels, spread your toes. Exhale, bring it back home. And take an extra breath to settle. On the exhale or exhalation, we release and we lift the head back again. One last of these. Inhaling, arms up. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhaling, we lengthen. Exhale. Press through the feet. Inhale, come up. Exhale, we come to the center. One more breathing cycle. And we release and we look forward so the chin lifts off the chest. Good, let's go from here. Again, keeping the feet together. Now we inhale and we interlace fingers. You can look up and keep the index pointing up. Reach up so the sides of your torso lengthen and lift a little more. And after you have that, then you can bring the head back to a neutral position. That means that your chin is again parallel to the floor. Fire the glutes, send the tailbone down, reach up, and let's press through the heels to go over to the left. I'm just moving so you can see it a little closer, but we are moving over to the left, keeping the chest facing forward. Send that tailbone down and stretch that right side as much as you can, like someone is pulling from your wrists. Good. Press through the heels, come back up. Exhale, stay there, keep the length through the sides of the body and bring the navel back. Let's go again. Inhaling, we reach up. Exhaling over to the right this time. The left side is opening up. We keep the chest facing forward. We push through the heels and we lift and tone the belly. Good. Push through the feet, come back up. Exhale, release through the arms. I'm coming back to where I was so we can keep moving, okay? Here we go. Inhaling again, arms overhead. We are switching patterns. Exhaling, we take that forward fold. Inhaling for that half lift. Exhaling, touch down and send your left leg back. We are finding a lunging position, tucking the hips into the midline, drawing the belly up. Let that front thigh sit a little deeper. Inhale, twist to your right. Exhale, bring the right hand down. Now tone the inner legs. Inhale, come up, high crescent. Exhale, take a down dog. Inhaling, we come to plank. Exhaling, we take it all the way down. Inhaling, we take a cobra, tailbone in, open the chest. Exhale, release. Inhale, go towards a child's pose, but with the toes tucked. And then exhale, up to down dog. With feet together, we inhale the right leg up. We exhale and we bring that right foot forward in between the hands like we had before. Inhale, lift up again into a high crescent. Exhale, touch down and take a forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, drop the trunk, the neck, the head. Press through the feet, inhale. Exhale, we return back home and we take an extra breath, Ujjayi. We release and we repeat second side. Inhaling, arms up. Exhaling to a forward fold. Inhaling, lengthening the sides of your torso. Exhaling, now we send the right leg back into a lunge, okay? Sit a little deeper, right hand down. Inhale, twist to your left. Exhale, bring that left hand down. Toning the inner legs, inhale into a high crescent. Exhale to down dog. Inhaling, we come to plank. Exhaling all the way down. Inhaling, cobra. Exhale, release. Tuck your toes. Inhale, push back towards your heels. Exhale, take it back to down dog. Inhale, left leg goes up. Exhale, left foot comes forward again like before. Inner thighs connected, we inhale, we reach up again. Good. Exhale, bring that back foot forward and fold. Inhale, inner thighs back, toning the legs to support you. Exhale, release. Press through the feet, spread your toes. We are returning and closing this little cycle. And then let go. Good. Okay, let's add one more here. Ready? Inhaling, arms up overhead. Exhale, sit, Utkatasana, we call it, or chair pose. Once you get there, you want to keep your chest open, your tailbone moving down, and your lower belly lifting, okay? Take another breath, inhale. Exhale, sit a little deeper. Inhale, look up. Exhale to down dog. Sorry, to fold. Inhaling, half lift. Exhale, this time we take a plank. Stay in plank, inhale. Exhale, come all the way down. Now let your hands lift, don't untuck your toes. Just lift the air, press back through your hands and lift yourself back up into a plank. Exhale, bring it down. Lift the hands. Bring the hands under the shoulders. Hug those muscles in, push, lift. And then again, back down. Lift the hands. One more. Press, push. Exhale, come down. Untuck the toes. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. Tuck your toes. Inhale, push back. Exhale, down dog. Good. Let's inhale, right leg goes up. Exhale, right foot forward. We are going to turn the back heel in and down. So it's turning in a diagonal. And again, we sit a little deeper into that front thigh. Fire those glutes to bring the hips into one another. Inhale, warrior one. Reach up, turn the chest towards your right knee. Both legs are strong. Inhale, get tall, open the chest. Exhale, down dog. Second side, inhale the left leg up. Exhale, bring the left foot forward and turn the right heel in and down. We are pressing through the back heel. Good, tone the hips, bring them in, lengthen the spine, drop your tailbone, come up, warrior one. As you press into both feet, turn the chest towards the left knee, reach up, inhale. Exhale, down dog. Inhale here. Exhale, bend the knees, hollow your belly, look forward, and hop, step, jump to the top. Take a forward fold. Inhale, find that half lift. Exhale and fold. Inhale to the chair pose like we did in the beginning. Exhale, sit a little deeper, belly in. Inhale, go all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart, looking down to the fingers. Give yourself another breath. And then slowly release. Good. Shake it a little. Beautiful. A little more play before we slow down. Press firmly into your left foot. Bring your hands onto your hips. Tone the hips into the midline with the tailbone down and the glutes fired up. As we push into the left foot, we're going to lift the right knee. Open it over to your right. As much as you can, fire those glutes. Bring the knee back towards the center. And then with your right hand, catch that foot and see if you can place it inside your left thigh. Anywhere, it can be at the very top, close to the pelvis. It can be further down towards the foot. You can, towards the floor. You can even touch the floor with your toes, okay? From here, we are firming those hips into the midline to hold that foot in. We take the tailbone down. We lift the lower belly. And you can stay with your hands on your hips or bring them in front of the heart center. Reach up through the crown of the head. For the ones who want to play a little more, we send the arms out, inhaling, exhaling. And for the ones who want to play even a little more with me today, we do a little bit of waving just to move the sides of the body. Imagine you're dancing. Good. One more. And then I lost it. We take it down and we shake it. Good, good. Okay, second side. Hands to the hips, firm the glutes. Don't lock your knees, right? We are using the muscles to help us stay steady. When you're ready, press into the right heel, bend that left knee, bring it up, draw the belly in, reach up through the crown of the head, okay? So the spine is tall. Good, keeping the chest open. We open that left knee to the left. Then we bring it back in. We lift that knee a little higher, and with the left hand, we go and we catch the ankle, the foot, anywhere. You can be also touching the floor with your left toes. Good, find the place where you feel more or less steady. Steadiness is more important in the breath than in the body because we tend to fall out of balance. It's normal. Hug the glutes into one another and send the tailbone down. Now reach up through the crown of the head and keep the chest broad as you bring your hands into the heart. You can, of course, stay with the hands to the hips. Good, last portion, arms out. Keep your gaze into a focal point that will help you also. And now maybe a little bit of dancing, moving the sides of the body like little waves. Whoops, one way and the other, just playful. Don't worry if you're losing because it's very normal. And then release it, shake it. Awesome. Okay, let's widen the feet out to the sides, heels in so we can take a squat. From here, wiggle a little bit through the hips. If you need to touch down, you can do that. Good. This wiggling action is really good for your ankles and your feet. So if you want, you can lift one heel as you move to the side and then the other. I'm just adding a little extra. Good. And then as you come back to center, let the sitting bones become heavy, the flesh of your buttocks drop. And if you're bringing your hands in front of the heart, you can keep them there. And from the bottom of your pelvic floor, create a lift up to the crown of the head. Let's take 3 breaths through the nose if you can. Again, Ujjayi breath. Follow your breath with your inner gaze. Keep your mind present in this moment, in the sensations and the breath. And then with your hands behind, bring your bottom down, bring the legs in front, extend the legs and wiggle a little bit here. Good. We are going to take it a little bit towards the floor because we are close to the end. But first, from here, we sit a little further back into the sitting bones. We draw the abdomen up and back. We open the chest and we lengthen the spine. If you can, with your hands holding at the backside of your legs, lift your shins parallel to the floor. Draw that abdomen in and reach up, widen your collarbones, feel the lungs expanding. And if you want and you can bring your arms parallel to the floor. Again, steadiness and cadence of breath, more than the shape. If you need to touch down, you touch down, okay? If you want to take it a little further, you can play with extending the legs, but don't lose the length of your spine. So no rounding. One more breath. Good. Bend the knees, come all the way down, hug them in, rock a little bit, doing a few circles. Good. Okay, let's put both feet down, shift your hips to the right, cross the right leg over to the left, bring your arms into a cactus shape, and let both legs drop to the left. If you can, you reset the upper back so you can drop both shoulders in a little bit more of a neutral or equal way, and then the head goes to the right. One more breath. Relaxing the face, your jawline, your tongue. Then back to center with the head, back to center with the legs. We unwrap and we return to the center. We even shift the hips a little bit to the left. So you can take the left leg over the right one and then drop the legs to the right. Shift the upper back, turning to the left with the head and taking a couple of breaths. Stay connected to the inhalation and the exhalation to help you connect to the sensations and stay here and now. Back to the center, we return with the legs, with the head, and to end, close to the end, we put the soles of the feet together. We let the knees come to the sides into a diamond shape. Hands go to the lower portion of your abdomen. And as you let everything become heavy here, take a nice, long, steady inhalation through your nose. Follow. Let it be as long as you can. Create a tiny pause at the very top. And then through the nose, if you can lengthen your exhale. And drop a little deeper. Again, inhale deeply through the nose. Relax your shoulders. Soften your belly. And then as you exhale, you let your body almost melt down to the earth. One more of those. At the end of your last exhalation, Bring your hands so they bring the legs together, right? Helping them come there. And then with one arm overhead, roll over to the side, press up towards a seat. This is the end of another session. Bring the palms together into the heart. Thank you guys so much for joining. Whole body practice today. I hope to see you next week again. Everybody, namaste. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful weekend.